Hello again, and now I want to talk about subjects that everybody's interested in, and throughout our lives we're all interested in this subject, which is sex, and which been a taboo subject. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to you about it, and tell you information that you might need to know, or you do need to know, to make more harmonious sexual relationships between men and women. So the first question is, which everybody asking at some point in their lives, I'm sure. I asked myself this question all my life, and about 3 years ago I came up with an answer. I think it's a correct answer. So the question is sex good or bad? And my answer is, good sex is good and bad sex is bad. So first thing I want to say about it is I want to talk about sex drive, something called, I will call it sex drive. I think it's called libido in medical terms, but sex drive is easier for me because I'm not English origin. I'm Russian originally. Yes, I want to talk about sex drive. Sex drive is that something we're born with. We all, men and women, we're born with it. So we do not have to apologize or feel bad about it, because that's something we're born with, and we have to understand that. Especially males have to understand that females, we also born with it. We also born with the sex drive. It's just there are major differences in our sex drives. Male sex drive starts from puberty, quite high sex drive young men have. Then, as far as I understand it, or I will say 40. After 40, men slow down a bit. Not all men, but generally. Again, lifestyle affects your health. If it affects your health, it affects your organs, including sexual organs. So it might be health issues that make men to slow down as well. But men can stay active till old age. It's not something unusual. People can stay sexually active all their lives. And female sex drive is different to that. Females do not have such a physical need for it when we're young. We do not have, we want romantic relationships, we want boyfriends, kisses and cuddles. It's all nice, going out, all that, but not as such an urge to have sex as itself. Yeah, as a result of relationships, yes, but not as just as sex. When men at that age, like 20, just desire sex, yeah, it's physical need. For us it's more sort of emotional, at that time in our lives. But our sex drive changes. I was talking to a friend of mine who was professional biologist, and she told me that female sex drive picks up from 25, and to 55. That's sort of when we feel a bit more sexually inclined. And as far as I understand, it's the truth about me, my own body, because I'm now 46, so I can say, yeah, it's about right, 25 to 55. And then again, 55 is not the limit, because I met women in their 60s, and they all were very much still sexual human beings, normal human beings, and would do it with the right man, and would be very happy to do it with the right man. So yes, that's the main difference in sex drive. So sex drive over a 40-year-old woman would more much sex drive over a 20-year-old man, and vice versa in that respect. Not to say that older men can have good relationship with much younger women, because at 40, for example, men want to relax and have a normal life, family, wife, and they yeah, they would desire to settle down. Same perhaps like some 20-year-old women, young women, that want to settle down, have a family, and again, we're all different, so diversity is where we're going. We're going to diversity. People shouldn't confine themselves into age gaps. And yes, so yeah, so that's it for this particular piece. I will talk about it more, and thank you very much for being with me and listening. Thank you. Bye.